All right, so I'm probably going to make somebody mad. But whatever it is, don't buy the boat. Don't buy the boat. The market's shifted. The number of transactions are going down. We're all talking about how, in order to do what we've done in the past, we're going to have to do more work. In the meantime, what that really means is that we're going to have to invest our money more wisely. And when things change and sales go down, there comes a time where you cannot save yourself into profitability. And if you saved for the rainy day, if you avoided spending your savings when the market was crazy, you're probably in a pretty good position to get your unfair share of the market, which is fantastic, right? What it means is that you're in a place where you can take advantage when things go on sale. If you didn't do that, then just learn from the lesson, right? Learn for the lesson for the next market shift, because it will shift again. It always does. It's what markets do. There's a saying that says, be fearful when everyone is greedy and greedy when everyone is fearful. I love this saying. And what you're really saying is, hey, listen, you want to be the buyer when things go on sale. So inflation happens when there's a bunch of money and it's chasing unlimited supply, right? So the cost of those things goes up and up and up and up. Deflation happens when there's a little bit of money chasing the supply. And so as it pertains to our business, that could be different marketing. Maybe it's online leads. Hey, maybe it's buying a boat. Like, I don't know, right? But when things go on discount, that's when you actually want to be able to buy those things. And of course, you have to actually be able to afford it. And so I've got a couple of actions that you can take. Number one on my list is go into your credit card statements right now, go through, and you'll find a bunch of things that are just on auto renewal, and just get rid of them. Cancel them, right? Just cancel them. You'll find out very quickly which items you actually need, which items you're actually using. Number two, you got to get really clear on the fact that you're only going to spend money on things that you can track. There are lots and lots of people out there that are vying for your capital, your resource, and they have great scripts. They've got great dialogues. They've got great presentations and pitches. They have to be something that you can track so that you can determine that they are in fact providing you with the proper ROI. It's all about return on investment. That's it. That's your number two. Number three on my list is spend money on the outsource of the busy work so that you can allocate your time and resource on those things that are income producing work. Another way of looking at it is, if you value your time at $100 an hour, then don't find yourself doing $20 an hour work. That's work that needs to be outsourced. So how do you figure out what your time is worth? This is a real simple calculation. Again, the path is in the math, right? Take how much money you want to make in 2023. Divide that by 2,080 hours. That's just a typical 40-hour-a-week work. And that will give you an hourly rate. That's your hourly rate. So anything that you wouldn't pay somebody else to do, you wouldn't pay them that much, that's your hourly rate to do, you need to have outsourced so that you can go spend your time on the income producing items. And number four, don't buy stuff. This is not my saying, but I do like it, right? And it basically says, hey, listen, if you look at it and you group people and you say, hey, listen, the people that are poor, they typically will buy stuff. The people in the middle, they typically buy things that are depreciating assets, right? I think of, shoes and cars and that kind of stuff. And the affluent, they buy appreciating assets. The challenge that most people have is that they look at it and they say, hey, listen, when I get to that destination, I will then behave that way. Meaning, when I have money, then I will invest it in things that are appreciating assets. That's not how it works. You have to be the person before you achieve what that person achieves. You have to act like that person. So you have to save accordingly, refrain from spending your money on stuff and depreciating assets so that you can then be investing that money in the right place. You have to be the person before you can achieve what they achieve. In other words, you don't buy the boat.